Hello ladies and gentlemen, Santa's Workshop here. Glad you could join me today. I am going to give you a quick walk around of the El Caballero, let you know what we're doing there. This is a video for Sunday. Not going to get the Final Prep 2.0 done for this video. I've got so many little small things to do. This is probably going to come out Tuesday. But I should have another video for you Thursday as well. So let's give you a walk around. We got the core support painted and on. I want to have to get the fenders lined up and bolted on. And there's a lot of bolts, believe me. And you can see our fender alignment is just right in line with the car. Your top gap right here is very good. Actually, it could be just a hair closer. About like that, looks good. And I've got to get the fender in down low, of course, no bolts yet. I've got to get the radio antenna addressed. I have to talk with Randy. Do we want to go ahead and put a radio antenna in the fender? Do I want to delete this and get the windshield with the radio antenna in it? That's something that we're going to have to talk about because this car is set up for that. The 79 had the end windshield antenna. The 85 had the antenna in the fender. So we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do there. I still got to get all the rust preventative around the windows in that corner. I have to get the seam sealer done. I have to get the front core support done. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete the hood ornament because the 79 Caballero did not have it. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. I've got to get all these cracks filled in and fixed. Yeah, there is a lot of little odd and end stuff. And yes, everybody, I know there is a dent in the driver's door. We are going to let Mako take care of this. So we're going to do the top of the line paint and body. This car is going to look good when it gets done. The jams are all going to be painted. This is going to be a complete color change. We're going to do a trim delete down the sides. These side trims are going to be taken off, and there's not any, if there's any holes, it's only like 1 or 2 per piece of trim. Most of them are studs, so you can grind them right off. I am going to remove all this trim myself, and we're going to get the best trim from the both cars, and we're going to do something special with it. Going to have to clean the back end of this out really good. And there's just a lot of little small nitpicking stuff. And I'm going to attempt something. I know it's been done. I've seen it done on different cars, but I think they had a good dash to do it with. But I'm going to try something that's going to be a surprise, and you will be seeing this while this has gone to paint. There's a few other things we're going to do while this one's in paint, so you haven't seen the end of the Caballero. So just whetting your appetite on that. But I'm going to try this afternoon to go and check out my next project, talk to that gentleman, and I'll film it and see what all it's going to entail, and it should be a pretty interesting. It's a 55 Chevy pickup. It needs to be reassembled and finished out. And he said he's wanting to get rid of it when it's done. He's got so much money into it, he just needs to get something back out of it. And he's had 2 different shops in Texas work on it. They have messed it up badly. So I do not know what I'm going to be getting myself into on this. It could be some extensive repair. So it will be a project that I'm really hitting on, trying to get it done for him. I am going to keep working on the Jolly Hauler. As you can see, I got the wheels off of Randy's burned out 55 back on mine. Yes, those are my wheels that he was burning up. But they come off of my parts Mustang, so I really have no ties to them. But I got them on. It's about to be set on the ground. And we got the Midnight Express. Midnight Express, I'm just trying to have a little fun with it. It's running, driving. I want to take it to shows, show off the Santa's Workshop logo. But I have got something on the line for it. And it might change up my twin turbo ideas. It might not. So, but I have found a Buick Park Avenue with a supercharged 3.8 GM motor. I'm thinking about trying to fit the 3.8 supercharger from a GM car onto a Ford. Don't know what's going to happen. We can see on that. Haven't made up my mind yet whether or not I'm going to, but we're going to find out. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are out at Mr. Jim's house, and we are going to check out his project that we are taking to my shop. This has been worked on by 2 other body shops down in the Texas area. We're not going to name names, but there are a few issues with this vehicle that's going to have to be addressed. One of them is how they did the frame. You can see where it was joined in right there, and those welds are not pretty. That's going to need to be dressed up, boxed in, put a little more strength to it. And he was telling me that the frame itself is just a little bit off kilter, about 1/2 inch. So we're going to have to pull all the sheet metal back off and get that done. Wants to go with a full 4-link suspension underneath it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out by taking all the sheet metal off the frame. We're going to get the frame tweaked out. We're going to get the frame where it needs to be, get the 4-link done. Sheet metal on this thing is in really good condition, so I'm not going to have to do a whole lot of body work on that. Now, that being said, the roof up here is a bit rough, but I think we can handle that. Got a little drip rail damage here, which ain't going to take much. All in all, it's in good shape. This gentleman is, he said he's got $20,000 invested in this vehicle already from other people. So we are going to try and get this thing done for him. Get it done right. He has just an overabundance of parts. You can see right in here, all of his parts. Then we get inside here, he's got even more, and he has even more in his garage. So we got a 350 small block that is freshly built. We got a 400 Turbomatic 400 3-speed. Floor pan in this thing is really, really nice. There's not going to be no problems in here. There is a few rust spots. We got some pinholes here, and I want you to look at this repair. Is that not just the most horrid thing you've ever seen? So yeah, we're going to be cutting that out, and we're going to be welding it in. And I promise I'm going to be doing a better job than I did on the El Caballero, just because this is going to be clean metal and not seam sealer and everything else. So this is the next project. When the El Caballero rolls out of the shop, I am probably going to get the 52 in and get some things done with it. Just a 1 video quick fix. I need to order the parts for it. But then we're going to get this thing in here. We're going to get the cab and everything pulled off. We're going to get the frame exposed. We're going to get the frame fixed. 4-link suspension done. We're going to get the front end cleaned up. We're going to get it looking good. We're going to get it painted. Then we're going to drop the engine, transmission inside, get the drive line made. Then we're going to start putting the sheet metal on. So this right here, this is going to be a fairly long-term project. This is going to add right in with my other stuff. We're going to have things interspersed here and there. We're going to be, doing some, putting the El Caballero back together. So now this project I am going to get paid for. This gentleman is hiring me as a professional shop. He's been watching my videos, and that's the reason why he chose me. So this is my next project. So we're going to get it on. Bleh. We're going to get onto it, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit. Alrighty, as you can see, that's not the project pickup. Starter went out on my Dodge. That's okay, I've already put one on there. I've got a lifetime replacement. All I got to do is pull it off. But I just want to do a public service announcement. To the engineer who thought it was a phenomenal idea to route the transmission cooler lines right over where the starter is, you will be getting coal for the rest of your life if I find out who you are, and I will be setting it on fire. Just saying. Okay. I actually would not set the coal on fire, but I thought about it. I wouldn't do it. After 3 hours of fighting, getting that starter off and back on, oh my goodness. I mean, really, people? Just scoot them over. Give me that much more room. Just anything. But anyways, off of that. El Caballero. I will have the video out for this one either Wednesday or Thursday. I am going to have to change up my work schedule. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if you can see it, but I am pouring sweat in here already. It is getting hot. So I'm going to have to start working nights, early mornings to get this accomplished. So you will get one more video out of this. It'll be all the minor little things, taking the trim off that we're going to keep. I checked the header panel. I had a subscriber tell me that these header panels are a little bit different. Yes, they are. Now, the header will fit on, but I'm going to have to trim right here and right here so I can plug the other headlight in. That's all I'm going to have to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hole saw out. We're going to cut that out, smooth it up real nice, make it look just like it was supposed to be that way from the factory. Then we're going to get the seam sealer, or not the seam sealer, yes. We're going to get the seam sealer in the cracks where it needs to be, right down in here. We're going to get the rust preventative around the windows. We're going to get all this trim here removed on the back. Thinking about going ahead and removing the back bumper, just so the paint shop doesn't have to deal with it. I want to get this thing as stripped down as I can, so they have to do the best paint job possible. This roof here was my responsibility. The dents are going to be done by the body shop. That was the deal me and Randy had made. We're sticking to it. Got to get this header panel fixed. Boy, the heat's getting to me. I can't even talk. Y'all seen the cracks? I want to get the Duraglass, USC Duraglass right there. And since there is nothing in behind here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind this out. We're just going to build it up, brace it really good, move this up, get some down in those cracks where the fibers will hold. Just really brace it up everywhere where it's cracked up, and that will be good to go. So, don't worry, we are not forgetting about the Jolly Hauler. I am still waiting on parts. That being said, Maybe before I get the other project truck in here, I will get the donor vehicle in. We'll get the engine and tranny out of it, getting it ready to go in as soon as we get the other parts. I have got to get the shop cleaned up. I've had too many irons in the fire, literally. That's the original engine that was in it. I'm going to get it out to the barn. I got to get the front axle out. I got to get the rear axle out. I got to get the Caballero seat gone. And let's see, there is just so much going on right now. Speaking of which, Cars and Coffee, August 21st, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., Wacker Park, Pauls Valley. I'll have the flyer up right here. This is an event that I am putting on myself. This is to promote my YouTube channel. It is a chance for me to get to know the car community here locally. But Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, if you are around, please come check us out. It's going to be a good time. And now is the time to start booking Santa. I do travel. This is going to be a very busy season. So, if you want to see me as Santa, the kids love it. Give me a holler. NorthPoleCalling.com. Cars and Coffee, Pauls Valley Cars and Coffee on YouTube. I'm getting that page set up. But with that, please like, subscribe. I'm getting so many views from people who aren't subscribed. Come on, guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like the comments, dislike the comment, or like the channel, dislike the channel if you want to. Send me those comments. Guys, let's get this thing building. I want to watch it grow. I want to get huge. Please work with me. We're 3 months in. By golly, it's on a roll. Let's keep it a rolling. Thank you all so much. See you next time on Santa's Workshop.